What a morning we've had. I hope that you are going to get to your destination in one piece because we have snowfall upon us right now, and in some cases coming down fairly moderately at this point, so it's causing problems. Hopefully this is the last blast of winter. I know that's been definitely the buzz around here at the Weather Network. We're just as tired of winter as you likely are as well. We're going to check in though right now with Kevin, who is in Kitchener right now dealing with the snowfall. Kevin, what's it like where you stand?
Out there, so we are still seeing snow around our area. Unfortunately, on this April the 15th, rats. Cheryl has details.
Did you say rats?
I said rats.
Well, we are going to see winter leaving us. Yay. The low pressure system is departing. However, we are also going to be seeing high pressure building in, so it's still definitely cold overnight. Tomorrow is not a great day temperature wise. It's going to take a couple of days for us to rebound those temperatures. Actually, it takes a warm front to do so, and this low pressure system is the next one approaching the Great Lakes region. By the time we get to the end of the week, that could result in some more scattered flurries, but notice that the temperatures, though, day by day do increase back up to, well, the teens, thankfully, by the weekend. I like how we have the snowflake icons in there. It's very apropos. The active weather that we are experiencing right now is winter weather, and the conditions, the temperatures are definitely cold for the next couple of days at least. So it will be a few days before we return to what are more seasonal values. But as you look ahead to the forecast, it does look a lot better by the weekend. So thankfully we have that to look forward to. Let's look forward to seeing what's going on the streets. Let's go to Kevin, who is in Kitchener this morning dealing with the snowfall. What is the mood of people on the streets, Kevin?
Thank you very much.
Well, you know, Kevin, in Ottawa yesterday, the temperatures were in the mid-20s yesterday, so maybe in the wrong part of the province. Let's take a look at where we are right now. We have snowfall in blue. The greens are representing the rainfall, so Ottawa and Montreal. We are going to be seeing rain and warm temperatures until the front comes through and really helps to change those temperatures up. In terms of snowfall amounts, further to the north around Georgian Bay, 8 to 12 centimeters for mid-April. Not so much fun. 4 to 8 centimeters around the GTA and points south and west along the 401 corridor. And speaking of highways, let's check in with our road conditions. Tom, what kind of problems do we have out there? It's probably not until the weekend, Mike, that we see those improved conditions. Actually, I was just checking on Ottawa to see whether or not we've seen the transition from the mid-20s yesterday. Yeah, it's only 2 degrees right now. However, Montreal still right now is 15 degrees. So the front has yet to come through and help cool down the temperatures there. But to answer Mike's question, we have high pressure in between these two systems. We're going to be seeing the warm front approaching with another round of wet weather by the end of the week. Some scattered showers expected. So for the last couple of days, we have had temperatures in the 20s. Hasn't been bad, has it? My, what a difference an overnight makes, because now we have snowfall upon us and cold conditions, at least for the next couple of days. Who knows? But nevertheless, we do have more snow upon us, and most of this now is moving out of Waterloo region into southeast Ontario. Areas like Ottawa still have cooled off significantly. Yesterday it was 26 degrees in Ottawa. Now we're sitting at 2. We're likely to stay at about the 1 range the afternoon with showers and then transitioning to some snowfall. But what we're dealing with around the GTA still is some snow. We're going to check in right now with Kevin, who is in Kitchener, has been talking to people on the street about their thoughts and feelings on all of this snow, and I suspect the mood is not all that happy. Kevin? Well, we have high pressure building in once we get rid of all of this snowfall, which will be happening throughout the course of the day. Then we have another low pressure system approaching, and that's going to help to rebound our temperatures. It's going to take a couple of days, unfortunately, to get there. We have some scattered showers in the forecast for Friday through Saturday, but look at the temperatures getting back up to seasonal. No, it won't be as warm as it has been the last couple of days, but I think we'll take it. Hamilton, Wednesday, still 4 degrees on the cold side of things, and then by Thursday, Friday, some scattered showers, but temperatures at least back into double-digit territory. Well, after all, we want to possibly see some spring weather. That'd be great. We are going to get there again. By the weekend, temperatures will return to normal. And we'll have Tom's traffic coming up for you in just a moment. So if you were not able to see the blood moon, the hunter's moon, earlier this morning and overnight last night, it's because of this low pressure system that we're dealing with today that has snowfall. Let's check in with Mike, who's in Port Perry this morning. Mike, what's it like where you are? Is the snow still coming down pretty good? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think we're all ready for dessert, and dessert would be a thing called spring. We are not seeing that quite yet. We still have in blue here lots of snowfall yet to come through central and eastern Ontario. The changeover yet to happen in the Ottawa Valley and eastern Ontario. So it is on its way. We're going to be seeing further to the north of us toward Georgian Bay, 8 to 12 centimeters of snow quite likely around Lake Simcoe and back into the Dundalk Highlands. But in terms of our conditions here, in terms of the amounts, 4 to 8 centimeters of snow. In fact, let's go right now to Kitchener, right about there, and check in with Kevin Yard, who is on location this morning, talking to people about what they think about this winter weather. Kevin? It's going to go throughout the day today. We're going to get rid of it. However, keep in mind, we do have that northwest wind setting up behind. High pressure, clear skies. That means too bad the moon wasn't happening with this high pressure ridge. Bad timing on our part. But with high pressure in place, clear conditions, cold overnight lows. So it's going to be, feeling like in the minus teens likely tonight. In terms of that snowfall, yeah, it's going to be moving off into Atlantic Canada, mostly in the form of showers there. But then we have our new low pressure system coming in, and with that, a warm front that helps to bring our temperatures up slowly but surely. Friday and Saturday, some scattered, isolated showers.
Express Card.
We are dealing with winter weather. So far today, we've seen some poor road conditions out there, and it's mid-April after all. We want to get rid of the snow and start kind of turning our attention toward gardening and more spring-like activities. But this is a bit of a fly in the ointment here, so can be a nuisance, no question, because we don't have our mind frames around that just yet. I think a lot of us thinking about summer gear or at least spring wardrobes and that sort of thing. So that's what's in the stores, right? Let's turn it over to Kevin. He is live in Kitchener this morning. I doubt many people are pulling out their spring gear this morning, but they want to, don't they, Kevin? Thank you so much, Kevin. Well, the amounts of snowfall around the GTA, 4 to 8 centimeters of snowfall. But as you head further north toward Barrie, we're likely to be seeing possibly in excess of 10 centimeters of snow. So clearly, as we take a look at the scope of the snowfall coming through, this is causing problems on the roads, no question. I know one person who's been very busy, and that's Tom Reynolds. Tom? Well, no shortage of moisture here at home as we are dealing with our low pressure system coming through. Haven't seen that transition to snowfall just yet across Ottawa and eastern Ontario. In the green, we can see on our radar, still falling in the form of rain. This is a cold rain, though. 2 degrees or so in this area, with the exception of Montreal, still in the teens. So it's going to be a little while yet before those temperatures drop. But we have snowfall in blue, and it's starting to taper off now through the southwest and central portions of Ontario, including in Waterloo region, which is exactly where we find Kevin Yard this morning. He's in Kitchener, right in the downtown by City Hall. Kevin, what is the mood on the streets? Are people prepared for this snow? Yeah, the snow is still flying around, and we are going to be seeing high pressure building in, though, once the snow departs. The temperatures overnight tonight, -7, so it's definitely cold still overnight. And then it's going to only be 2 degrees on Wednesday, so still a couple of days of cold air ahead of us.